Engine DJ 3.1 has just dropped for all Engine DJ equipment, which is the Denon equipment, also the Numark Mixstream, etc. So this is a big piece of news for people who are users of that equipment, and there's lots of new features for you here. I'm going to show them to you now. There's 4 things we want to look at. The drop sampler has been improved. There's a new touch effects, which are really cool. There's new effects for Denon DJ engine users, completely replacing the old main effects. And over on the desktop software, there is now smart playlists. So let's look at those things one by one. We'll start by looking at the new way of getting into the drop sampler. Double tap on roll, it'll take you into the drop sampler. Then on the screen, you'll be able to see the sampler up here by your track. Trigger the different samples there, but here's another great new thing. I'm going to pull down here to settings, and you can see it's got a sampler output here as well, so I can choose which of the channels the sampler goes to for the first time. That's pretty cool. While we're on the screen, let's go to the touch effects and have a look at these, because these are really cool. All these new effects now are available to you. We'll start off with an LFO echo. You get an X and a Y axis, and you also sometimes get a control down here to control one of the parameters, and a latch, which means you don't have to keep your finger on the screen to use the effect. You choose the deck you want the effect to be on. So at the moment I'm on deck 2. You can see the waveform of that deck there. So as you can see, as my hand goes left and right and up and down, I get different types of effect. High pass filter there, low pass there, and then left and right gives me the different gated amounts. Filter resonance at the bottom on that particular one. Noise gate. Filter and reverb, and down here we've got room size for that particular one. Flanger. LFO filter. And finally just a normal filter, and this is just a single effect. I guess the good thing about that one is that you could have your filter on the screen, and then you could use the sweep effects for something else, for instance. So new ways of using effects by using the screen there. Makes sense, doesn't it? Big screen, X, Y, finger, kind of works, and they work really well. So other things that have changed here, the smart playlist is a good new one. Here now we can click a smart playlist icon and bring up this new window, and they work just like smart playlists in iTunes, for instance, or in any software where you've seen these. So for instance, I could go to BPM, is in the range of 100 to 110. Create, and I get a new list here with the tracks with the BPM in that particular range in my collection. And you can stack up the lists as well, so you can have the BPM and the genre and the number of stars in the rating and so on, and decide whether you want all or just one of the rules to trigger something being added to here. And that way you can build smart playlists that then can be taken across to your gear of choice, ready to play on. So the final thing is the new effects that have been added only on Denon DJ gear. The new main effects have been switched out for better main effects. So when you download Engine DJ 3.1, you'll find a whole load of improved effects there, and they're already very good. The control you get on the unit itself is excellent for the main effects. You've got the frequency control, which lets you choose which frequency the effect is applied to and which one kind of gets through, and then you've also got the other parameters and so on available to you. They're very comprehensive effects here. So they've worked on those, and they say they sound a lot better. I've had a play with them, they sound pretty good to me, but as this is a free software update, of course, as a Engine DJ user, you can go grab it, and as long as you're a Denon user, because apparently these are only for the Denon gear. You can play with those new effects as well. All in all, it's a big upgrade to Engine, as they always seem to be nowadays. They always seem to add some pretty cool new things with every upgrade. They are whispering about something even bigger coming for this particular unit here, the Denon DJ Prime 4 Plus. But we don't know what that is yet. It's bound to be a software feature because this is the hardware. So while we have got a review of this hardware that at the time of recording came out on the same day, you can go and have a look at what's different on our video all about this piece of hardware. Do hang on for more news because it sounds like there's something big coming, only for users of the Prime 4 apparently, but I think it will be a software feature. So we'll report that when we know. Meanwhile though, if you've got any questions about this, ask underneath. This has been Phil in the Digital DJ Tips Studio with a first look at Engine DJ 3.1 for Denon DJ gear and for the Numark Mix Stream Pro series of controllers. Get good, get out there, make the moments, and we'll see you again very soon.